If you know me, you will know I hate mornings. Welcome to the wrong side of 5 a.m. It can only mean one thing: the birds are on their way. And I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards. I'll see you in about an hour at the shoot, hopefully looking a little bit more awake. We are off on our way down now. We are still the wrong side of morning, but it is about 6:30. We're almost at the shoot where we're going to be meeting up with the chap that's bringing our poults in today. Then we'll be releasing them into 2 different pens. One lot are going to Quagmire, the other lot are going to Guppies. We'll be releasing them, and then all of the feed and the water is already out, so we'll then leave them be for a bit this afternoon. Here they are, just arriving on the crossroads. Hello guys. And very kindly, some of our beaters have popped down to help us release. So we can't get a vehicle into here, so unfortunately they're all having to be carried up the hill in the crates. The plan is to release them in 1 or 2 batches, open all the crate doors together, and then behind me you'll see, heading down towards the wood behind, which is also in the pen, we start the feed ride. So they'll come out, they'll start finding water, they'll start finding food, and then they will head through to the woods, get used to this lovely pen.
You opening them up? Yeah.
So the first batch being released behind me, they are now coming in, and you'll see that they're just starting to head up the feed ride. You can hear all the chatter of them. They've got a massive pen here. It's a really nice space. There's this sort of prairie area, and then up to the other end there is an area of woodland that they can go up and roost in.
Coco then.
Coco or Dave,
Yeah.
one or the other. You're going to pop them down to have some food? You found the tame one.
He's not going. Or should
Oh, look at that. That's an easy way of doing it, isn't it?
Whoops. So next we are in Guppy's pen. We've come from Quagmire, named because of the boggy bit at the bottom that you saw, and we've just come up into Guppy's, which is a completely different type of pen. This is very, very thick woodland, as you can see behind me, a few birds going out there, and this goes right down the bottom here. Huge area, really nicely fenced. Hopefully in a minute you can see some of the fence back behind me. George is just sorting out some birds, and we've got more coming in on crates, and then we will be doing a slightly bigger release in a sec.
I'll have a watch whilst they get released for a minute. I need to clean them, yeah?
Someone thinks they're a fully grown pheasant already. Everybody else is being slightly more sensible as they come out, heading for the food.
Oh, hi, yeah, Tom Apland here. Just delivered the poults to Simon and Celine. We've got 8-week-old poults today. We've been having a very wet year. We've been having lots of full days of rain, so we found they need to be a little bit older this year just to cope with it all. We've got the Pheasant cross ringnecks here today, so should be a good strong bird, good flyers. They should hold reasonably well, providing the gamekeeper does his job properly. We've brought 2 trailers down today, so we've done 2 pens, and all the birds have gone out well. We rear pheasants and partridge at Buckland Game, and so far this year everything's going out pretty well.
So as you saw earlier, our birds are now in. We've got 2 pens full, ducks still to come, the partridges are still to come, and 2 more pens to be filled up with pheasants. We're trickling them in slowly, getting used to the areas, and then getting them feeding regimes. Now we're into feeding regimes and medicating and checking if there's any illnesses. But the plan going forwards will be keeping an eye on the cover crops. We're going to be spraying for any weeds. We'll obviously be adding in where any have failed. We'll be sorting those bits out. Ready for the birds to start venturing out of the woods as time goes on. During this period, Steve, our keeper, will be dogging in. He will be working his way around the edges, around the boundaries, to bring the birds back in of an evening so that they're heading back towards the pen. We're not quite there yet. They've only been released today, but as time goes on, that's another job that will be coming up over the course of the summer.